Hey everybody, it's Margaret, and I am going to do a haul video for you guys, and I'm hoping that you guys will come and enjoy me. I know it's so impromptu, last minute, not planned, but I knew I needed to get a haul video out there before I cataloged everything. So I'm looking at this screen. It looks kind of choppy. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it choppy for you? I know Tanya's in the chat. Is it lining up? I'll do a dance. Is it working? Do I need to start over? I'm going to keep going until I see the chat catch up. Okay, so I went to some thrift stores yesterday, and then this morning I went to a church garage sale because it was inside. She says it looks great. I just won't look at myself on the screen because it's like, I don't know, Max Headroom, if you know who that is. Okay, so yeah, yesterday I went to a thrift store. Today I went to a church garage sale that was being held inside. I don't know if you know, in our area, in the Texas area, we are having lots and lots of raining and flooding. So that has continued. So anyway, I was super happy to see an inside church garage sale this morning, and I went to that. So I have broken up my haul into the FBA side and the eBay, Etsy side. So I'll show you all that. But let me take a peek in the chat real quick. Let's see. Tanya's there, and Joni. Hi, Joni. Hi, Tanya. How are you? And Tanya says, oh, snap. Where was the church sale? Showing your age with Max Headroom. LOL. Hello, Garage Flips. How are you? Yeah, the church garage sale was in my side of town. They didn't put it on Garage Sale Hunter or anything. It was just signs around town. And I saw the signs up yesterday. And so, you know, I was driving, I had to go out again. So I was like, made sure I drove past one of the signs to see. It was at, what was the church called? Because it's, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Anyway, I found some pretty good stuff there. I actually went twice this morning because I got up and my older son was already awake. And so he said, can I come with you? And so we went. And then I got the call. The other kid woke up and was like, where'd they go? I want to go. So I brought one kid back, and then I picked up the other kid and took him to the church garage sale. But funny story before we get started. When we got there about 10 minutes early. We got there about 10 to 7. They open at 7. We park, and I told my son, well, let's go stand over there, because if somebody comes up, you know, then they'll get in before us. I want to go in first. So we walked over to the doors, and they were these clear double doors. And as we're walking up, it's raining. I'm trying to get under the awning part. This lady comes rushing out of the 2 doors and just straight at me, like, oh my gosh. And she starts hugging me, and I'm just like, oh my God, who are you, lady? I'm sorry, I said, oh my God. Anyway, I was just like, whoa, you know, and I'm a very happy person, but I'm not super touchy-feely unless I really know you well, or you're my child. I'm very affectionate with my children, but I'm not a hug you because we met and kind of person. And so this lady just comes out, it's hugging me, and I'm just you know, with the dog you don't know. And that sounds horrible because she is not at all a dog I don't know. But I was just freeze, you know, what is this? But it turns out I did know her. I just didn't recognize her. But she didn't identify herself either. She was not like the police. You have to identify yourself before you hug, right? It was a lady, my old dentist. It was the hygienist from our old dentist office, and who got along really well with me and Randy. And she knew Rand. She remembered me. And this has been years, at least 8 years ago. And I didn't know with that we had that kind of connection, but apparently we did. So it was my old dental hygienist who really missed me. But it was great because it was 10 minutes before the opening of the thing, and she was like, go on in, just go on in. She was so sweet. But yeah, okay, I'll continue with that story just a second. The reason we left that dentist office, not because of her, but the dentist at that office, I'm not going to say which, because I don't really talk politics, but he leaned very far in one direction politically. And my husband was there getting his teeth worked on. And the dentist was just going on and on and on about his political views, you know, and it was the total opposite of what my husband is. And my husband was just like, he can't say anything because like the guy's got his like stuff in his mouth, right? And so he can't say anything about it. He knows I'm talking about him. He's coming.
How wrong I was for believing my beliefs.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying which way you believe. Okay, apparently the dentist was telling Randy how wrong he was about believing the way he believed and stuff, while he's got the instruments in my husband's mouth, so he can't talk back to him. And so after that, Randy's like, we're not going back there. And so that was that. But she doesn't work there anymore, so she gave me her card so I can find her. Long story short, happy ending. I got a surprise hug this morning. Okay, now we go see the chat. You came for a haul and you got a story. Okay, yeah, all right. That's funny. Hi, Barbara. How's it going? Hey, Ads, how are you? Yeah, for sure, Tanya. That was a total turnoff. That'll be in Randy's next thing. Turnoffs and turn-ons for his next dentist. Likes walking long walks on the beach. Dislikes. Hey, Vincent, how are you? So, okay, let's actually do a haul video because that's why you're here. And Adam, since I get to talk to you, I did look up that book, and it is in the public domain, so I might be reading that one. I need to preview it because I've never read it, The Island of Dr. Moreau. So maybe I'll read that one, but we'll see. It's a long one. All right, for real, here comes the haul. Okay, in the chat, do you want me to start with the eBay, Etsy stuff or the Amazon stuff? I think the chat's a little behind, so I might have to pick. And go. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm picking. All right, I'm picking FBA. So let's do the FBA haul first. So I picked up at the church garage sale. There was, too late. They're all saying eBay now. I picked up, they had lots and lots of cards and packets and things like that that were still sealed. So you know I like that. And I actually have some of them pulled up. I can do some screen sharing to show you what they're going to be. So I picked up this Fire Rescue USA, and it was $1. And some of them didn't end up being that much because she just kind of looked in the box and was like, how about 28 for everything? I said, okay. And then this one again, $1. I don't know if y'all are seeing that pop up. And then this one was 75 cents, which I forgot to look up. You can't see that because my hand's in front of it. I go back and look at stuff later and I realize that I'm moving too fast. So let me hold it slower. But you get the idea. They're cars in packets. So you look, some of them are worth stuff and some of them are not. So let me pop those up and show you what they are going for on Amazon. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm sharing. Can you see it? I think you can see it. So this is one of them, this Fire Champions Rescue Ford Bronco. And this is about what it's going for. So about $20, and I paid $1 for it. So that was cool. And then another one of the, this is one, I didn't show it to you. I don't know if you can you see my arrow? I think you can see my arrow. This yellow one, you see it, okay. Down here, I picked that up as well, but it's not really going for that much, so it'll probably just go in my kids' treasure box, unless I lot it up. I have some other ones, I might just lot them up, we'll see. And then, this paint and swirl. Oh, I didn't show that to you. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that too. Okay, I just ruined it. Okay, stop presenting, and I'll show you the other things. So then this one I picked up, this audio box. I don't know the brand at all, but I saw the CD player and the headphones and all of the doodads, and it was $5. And then I'll go back and show you that one on the Amazon. And then this one, I saw this sitting there. Oh, I have another funny story too. At the church garage sale, different lady. So I'll come back to that. I'll tell you in a second. They have all of these cars and stuff all over the table, and I want to look them up. And so I pull my phone out, and before I can start scanning, I'm like starting to hit the Amazon app, and this lady that's standing next to me is like, oh, are you going to look them up? Are you looking them up? Are you pulling up the app? And I was like I just didn't like it. It just gave me like this weird, like, I don't know, you get a vibe off of people. And I was like, what up? What are you talking about? You know, and just like started pretending like I was going to text my husband. And she's like taking all the cards and like sliding them. I'm hiding my messy house. She starts sliding all the cards to like her side of the table. And so I'm just like, what? And that's why I'm talking to my son who's there. I was like, well, let me know if you see any cars you like, honey, you know, trying to, come on, lady, back off. So she finally takes, you know, scan stuff and doesn't realize, I don't know, she goes away. We'll just put it that way. And she leaves them so I can finally start looking at them without her like, so you're scanning things? Oh, I can't see the chat. Hang on. Gosh, I got off again. I heard an eBay offer. It's not an eBay offer. It's a message from a crazy person on eBay. So, but that's a story for another time. I'm waiting for the resolution. When I get a resolution to this problem, I will share the problem, but I don't want to jinx it. I want to make sure I get the resolution that I'm hoping for, and then I will tell the world. But yeah, it was another message from crazy. So, and I don't like using that word to describe people. I don't know. I don't, but in this case, it comes in threes apparently. So I'll just put it that way. I've had 2 in the last 2 days, and I'm waiting on 3. Okay, here comes the, okay, slow down, Margaret. Here we go. So as she was like, that lady was hauling all of those cars to one side, I see this upside down backwards, and there's stuff like piled up in front of it. So I'm like, ooh, that looks like fun. So I pick it up, flip it over, and realize, you know, it's still new, sealed, $5. And so I say to my son, oh, that would be cool for us to play with over the summer. And then I scan it. Let me show you. Then I scanned it. And that was the end of that. So I scanned it, and I'm going to screen share it. And so, yeah, it's scanned in. There's one person selling it at $50.99. So then I said to my son, never mind, mommy's selling it. So he wasn't upset. He was okay with that. So that's that one. Oh, wait, I didn't show you the CD player. Let me show you the CD player. See what happens when you go impromptu? You get all kinds of scatterbrainedness. So here we go. Here's the CD player. This is not the same exact one. It's one that's similar, selling for $149. I don't like this 3-star ranking, but I do like that I picked it up for $5, so I'm willing to take a chance. And again, these are the other ones that are selling on Amazon, still in the $40, $50 range, but I don't know. We'll see. It was worth the $5 risk, I thought, so I did it. All right, now I'm going to go check the chat again. Let me close these windows out over here. All righty, coming to see the chat. So I see some people saying hello, and in a situation like that, I will take it all and make a deal with it. Oh, that's a good idea. Like if somebody just like, I'll just grab it all and put, they did make me a really good deal. They just kind of looked in the box and guesstimated and were like $28. And Vincent wants to know if I ever sell anything merchant fulfilled. No, not really. And on the warehouse fees, I don't usually have too bad of warehouse fees unless they changed it up again. Usually it's like stuff that you've got multiples of when it gets really like expensive from what I remember. But I've never had really bad warehouse fees. Yeah, I know Garage Flips, but people are selling like these compact disc portable players for good money. But yeah, I don't know about the ranking and all of that stuff. But anyway, I'll try it. You do it to prevent paying more, but yeah, that's a good plan. Okay, so that's it for the FBA. Oh, and I meant to do my catfish for the FBA. Okay, that's that's it for my catfishing. If you didn't watch my last video, I've decided that that's the kind of FBA seller I am. I'm the catfish of FBA sellers, meaning I don't go out to retail arbitrage, but I just kind of like skim the bottom of the surface of the whatever trickles down into the garage sales and thrift stores, and that's where I get my FBA stuff. So if you're a catfish too, this is our sign, our throwdown sign. What the other FBAers, I don't know what their sign is, but that's ours. There. Okay. I could I could see if it was Sony, but yeah, I know, right? I don't know what AudioVox is. Garage Flips is saying he doesn't think 150 for AudioVox brand. So I don't know. I was willing to take a chance for $5. Even if I get 40, I'm still okay with that. All right, let's do eBay stuff. Hello, 35 viewers. How are you? So some of these are from the garage sale. Some of this is from thrift stores. The stuff I've shown you so far, all of that was from the garage sale this morning. So let me see if I can reach it over there. This is also from the garage sale this morning. And there are a few other things. I'll show them to you, and then I pulled up some eBay sales. I've heard that about the chat yesterday. Hang on, I gotta reach real quick. I'm reaching. That just means I've got a lot of stuff. I gotta get up. It's scooching way over there. I'm holding that so you have something to see. Okay, here it comes, all the stuff. Okay, so again, I got some other vehicles. Some, again, I'll show you in a second on eBay. Some of them will go on eBay, some I might lot up, and then some ended up being like duds. So they'll probably go in my kids' treasure box when they do good deeds. So there's this one. This one is a vintage Matchbox ambulance, and they had more fire stuff, and I wish I'd have gotten more of the firefighter ones, especially like ladder trucks and things like that. So I was just kind of like baffled by this lady. So yeah, there was a ton of these. So these fire heroes, and then this was one of the ones that was a dud, but it's still cool. So it'll go in my kids' treasure box. And this was another dud, which I thought was awesome. It's like a, one of those fan boats. What do you call it? Swamp boat, airboat, swamp boat. If you live near the swamps, swamp boat. And then this one, this Johnny Lightning one. I mean, it's all just kind of hit. I don't know my cars at all, but it's hit or miss. And then this one, I couldn't find one like this, but it's a highway patrol K9. And it's one of those that you put together and there's like a motor and everything. Like you assemble it. Cool, right? That says 75 cents. That says $2. I wonder what I paid for it. So I'm going to screen share and then show you these things that I found on eBay. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And boom. Is it going? No, it's not going. So here is the Maestro, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, the model kit, but I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't find the one just like this. This is the car, but it's not the kit, the assembly kit, like this one, the assembly line. And these are sold. So here's one with a Ford Explorer. I really feel like the police car is going to do well. So they're about $22. Let's see if I saw any other ones. There were other ones that I saw of different vehicles, but not this particular one. So here, this is another Ford Mustang, $27. So we'll see. I'll probably price it high. Hang on. Let me stop one second. Stop. Because I like to look at you when I'm talking to you. Why isn't it stopping? There it is. Okay. So yeah, this is the one I was telling you about. So I'll probably price it high because I couldn't find one at all. Unless I'm not looking in the right spot, but I didn't find one on eBay. I did like just a regular Google search and I didn't find one. So Lynn says she stays away from Hot Wheels. Yeah, I mean, they can be hit or miss. That's the thing. Like on my last Amazon video yesterday, there were some that I found on clearance that were the color shifter ones. And they sold for pretty good money on Amazon. So it's where, I mean, I guess it just kind of depends. Some of them are, bleh. Tanya says, have fun going to Target. Okay, have fun at Target. Good luck getting Shopkins. Every time I go, they're sold out. Okay, so let's look at the rest of them real quick and then we'll move on. Move on. Oh my goodness, where's the sharing here? It is. And go. So that was that one. Then the Johnny Lightning. Here's this one down here. This is the Johnny Lightning that I got for maybe $1.50. And these are not sold. There was not one that was sold. So it just kind of gives me an idea of the price point. I know it's hard to go off of that if it's not a sold one. Oh, here's the audio box one again. But again, none of these are the same exact one. So I don't know. Anyway, so back to the Matchbox. Where was that one? This is the ambulance. But again, I don't know. Like there's not one exactly like it. No, that is the one. The one that's $14.95 right there. Oh, they're falling on my lap. This is the one I have right here. So $14.95. Again, are these sold? Let's see. Yeah, that's a sold one. So the rest of them are out of the packaging. So $14.95, that's pretty good, I think. For a car? For a car? Oh no, we haven't gotten there yet. Close, close, close. Okay, yay, lots of cars. Hey, Darlene, how are you? So yeah, so some of them will end up, maybe I'll lot them together. Maybe I'll just give them to my kids. We'll see, or hang on to them. We will see. So that's it for the cars and stuff. And is that it for the church garage? So I did get a couple Littlest Pet Shops. I'm reaching again. There's 3 of them. Where's the other one? It's hiding. There it is. It's a monkey. And because they were in a big bin that was like 25 cents each, I just grabbed all the Littlest Pet Shops that I could see, and I didn't really look them up or anything. So these are the ones I got. Usually cats and dogs, that's what you're looking for. But I got a monkey and a seal and a porcupine or a hedgehog or something. These 2 weren't going for much. This one was about $7. So my choices are lot them up and sell them as a lot for not much, or put them on the local garage sale site and just put like, I don't know, $5 on them. Because even if I got them for a quarter, if I flip them for 5, I'm happy. So, okay, let me check the chat real quick. Let's see. Thrifty Treasure says her chat is acting wonky. And Vincent says, I remember my mom used to do that with my brother and I, and we would get little trinkets for being good. Yes. My kids need trinkets for being good, for sure. All right, let's move on. So yesterday I went to a thrift store, and this is from one trip to Goodwill where I got a few things, and then another trip to my local charity shop where I picked up a few other things. So first I have a few mugs, and this is a little Halloween kitty mug. It's not branded. It was 59 cents, but I just really liked the cat, and I liked the little ghost on the handle. I just thought it was cute. So Halloweeny, I went with it. And then the next mug I got, this was from my charity shop, so the mugs are a quarter. It's a Denny's mug, but on the other side, it has this like Santa ornament that it's one of those hot cold, when you like drink it, it reveals or disappears. And this one I actually looked up, and one sold, where did you go? Here you are. One of them sold for $12.99 just in May. And it went for, yeah, like I said, $12.99. And they said in the title, it doesn't change anymore. So I need to test it. I think that would be a good like video too, to show a video of it changing or not with the hot and cold liquids. So that's that one. The next one has turned out to be probably a dud. I thought it was cool. It's an Anchor Hawking McDonald's Good Morning mug. They're not going for that much. If you have a lot of them, they are doing well. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to plug in my computer. For about, I see one that sold for $5.50 by itself, which is, so what I think I'm going to do is hold off on listing it and see if another one turns up, because at this particular charity shop, I'll find something, and then the next time I go, I'll find something that went with the last thing I bought. So I'm wondering if there's more in the back that they just haven't put out yet, because that's happened before with like fabrics. I found some of a certain line of fabric, and then the next time I went, it was obviously from the same donation, just hadn't gotten out yet. I'm gonna grab my charger, hang on. So, or else, this is gonna be the really short charger. Luckily, it was right next to me. Okay, Garage Flip says, no way, that's a cool McDonald's mug. Right, it's really cool. I mean, I could always list it for crazy high because it's cool, and then somebody will say, yeah, it's worth it, right? Plug, go. Okay. Oh, I got a Charlie horse. Okay. So next, one more mug. This one I picked up at the Goodwill. It says Office Princess, and it is by Gans, that brand, and I paid 99 cents for it, and I could not find one. I found one that said Office Goddess, and the Office Goddess one, I'm looking, the Office Goddess one is selling for $19 on eBay. Somebody has it up for $19, and I did just a Google search for this, but I couldn't find this one either. So I'm thinking at least $20 I'm going to put on it. Pretty cool. So there. And then next, let's see, what do we want to do next? So this is something else I found. It's a DVD set, Beginner's Guide to Quilting. And again, on this one, I couldn't find anything about it. I even went to both websites, and both websites are down. So I need to ask my mom, you know, because she knows a lot of the quilters, like the famous, not the famous quilters, but they're well known, like when they put out books and, you know, their names get around. So I need to ask my mom, what's the deal with this lady, and why is her website's down? So anyway, but I know, like here, there's a lady's named Alex Anderson. I know she's a really famous quilter. So yeah, oh, maybe that's why. Eavesdrop on a telephone conversation. CDs can be played on your computer or CD. So you can wait a minute. Maybe that's why. Maybe they didn't appreciate. Eavesdrop on a telephone conversation with Alex Anderson, expert hand quilter and TV internet personality. Uh-oh. There may have been some quilter drama with her. Unless that's just like kind of like a grab, like you can pretend. But I wonder if she recorded conversations with people without their knowledge. There are famous quilters. There are. So yeah, that would be interesting to find out. Maybe there's like quilter drama that I didn't know about. I'll have to ask my mom. What's the deal, Mom? I need the scoop. So that's that. I paid $1.75 for that. And I mean, seriously, there's 4 discs on making a quilt, like beginners making quilts. So it could be worth a good bit of money, especially if there's some drama behind it, you know. I want to find out what the conversation is, right? Okay, next up, I picked up this at the charity shop, and it's a little, actually this was with the cosmetic bag. So I'm not sure if it's a cosmetic bag or a clutch because of the little this, like it needed a handle on it. But it's an Ivanka Trump, which is why I picked it up, because I thought, oh well, Trump's got his name in the news these days. So I wonder if Ivanka Trump stuff is selling. It's just like a little, I don't know, clutch or makeup bag. It's pretty clean inside. It was $1, so I thought it was worth the try. And it's kind of cute. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I keep it because it is kind of cute, right? I can just keep it, throw it in the backpack if I have the kids, right? So that's that. And again, I looked it up and I didn't find that one. So you fun iFlip says Trump's hot in the streets. Yeah, he is. I picked up another kit. This is a Bernat kit. And this one was $2. And again, everything in the box, everything she just said, $28. So I don't know if it ended up being $22. But let's see. I know I looked it up. Let me find it for you. It's the only one I found is selling for $25. I didn't find a sold one, so it just kind of gives me a price point for it. And then there was not one on Amazon, because that's another option. You can, you know, send in to Amazon, but I don't know if I want to create a listing. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I've got watches and I've got hats. I'm gonna go with the watches first. They may all be duds, but I might just like lot them up because they were so cheap at my charity shop. So this little watch was 50 cents. It is a Timex electric, you know, vintage watch. So even for 50 cents, I knew it was vintage. It's got the cell on the back there. So even if I lotted up with some others, I think it'll bring more than 50 cents. And then this one is a Clinton. It says 17 joules, shock resistant watch. You can see that. And it was 75 cents. So I might just have like a little vintage watch lot for parts. And then this one was a brand called Brio, which I'd never heard of. And then the lady, she saw the dollar and she's like, I don't know why this is $1 and the others are 50 and 75 cents. I'm gonna give it to you for 75 cents. And yes, she did talk like that. I'll do the rest of the watches in her voice. How about that? Now I wonder why they did this one for 50 cents and then the other one was 75 cents. I think they all ought to be the same price, don't you? Well, we'll just put 50 cents in there. I'm not in charge of pricing, but I think that's what they're worth. What do you think? I think that's good. So she was so sweet. So here's another Timex watch, and she has the thickest Texas Southern accent. It's like East Texas, if you know what I'm talking about. So here is another Timex. This one was 50 cents. So I figured I couldn't lose, even if I just, take them and lot them up. That'll be good. And then this one, it's got a G in there, for sure, not Gucci. But I don't know. There's nothing on the back there. So again, may just end up in the watch lot. And this was $1. And she may have charged me 50 cents for it because she was nice. Garage Flips wants to know, are there famous cross stitchers too? There probably are. There probably are. There probably are. Okay, next. Am I missing any of the chat? I don't think so. I think we're good. There hasn't been a lot of chat over in the chat, so. Hey, 42 viewers. Okay, let's do hats, and then the last thing is a towel. Wait for it. All right, so this hat I picked up at the Goodwill. It's in great shape. It is Pennzoil Marine hat. I tend to like to pick up things that are, petroleana, fancy, right? Petroleum stuff, and it's almost brand new condition. I don't think it's ever been worn. It's really crisp, if you know what I mean. There's that one, and then this one was also at the Goodwill, and this is a mobile official motor oil of NASCAR hat, and on the back it's got the Pegasus, so I think that's going to do really well. Yep. Hey, Robert. He says, I hope he's getting in late. Hope I haven't missed too much. We're getting close to the end, but it's okay. And then another one. This is another one at Goodwill. I think the hats were $1 at Goodwill. Quaker State hat. And again, these are all like almost brand new hats. So there's a Quaker State one. And I've sold a marathon, I think it was a marathon hat and a marathon mug. So when I saw this one, I did it. Oh, and this one says Galveston Bay Refinery on the back. I hope that's okay with whoever buys it. And then two more. Ah! Oh dear. Oh dear. Please be empty. It's empty. We're good. It's spilled. No, I got it. Okay, and then next up is two hats, and these are aviation hats. So KCSI Aerial Patrol hat. And this one is a flex fit. So I'm not sure. It'll have to be for somebody with a small head, small, medium size. But I don't know if you guys saw that episode of Scavenger Life where they sold the Cessna hat, and it was pretty aged, we'll just say, but it sold for really good money. So ever since then, I'm like, all right, I am going to pick up aviation hats. And then this one is kind of like a soft hat, like a soft hat. And it is Universal Weather and Aviation Inc. And it has, look at the little, at the top, there's a little brown embroidered airplane at the top of it. It's not exactly embroidered, but, and then it's one of the slidey backs. Slidey back. Oh, flyboyheadwear.com on the inside. Okay, so those are the hats. That's the majority. Am I missing anything over there? We did pick up this just because I saw it and was like, what? That's awesome. So I'm not selling it. Just look. Hang on. Let me hold it still so you can look at it. Just look at it. It's like a little trike with a garbage can on the back, but you can put your money in it. I think my boys are going to use it for like Lego prison for their Lego men. But anyway, I thought it was so cool. I needed it. I needed it. And then lastly, I picked up a towel, and I will show it to you. I picked it up for $1, and it's got the nesting dolls on it. I always can never say it. Matryoshka. You know what I'm talking about. The Russian nesting dolls. So let's do this like that. And I am not sure I'm going to sell it because I collect these. I'm not the towels, but I collect dolls. I have a number of them, and I'm probably going to do a video about them one day for fun. Just, hey, Treasure Gnome, we're talking dolls. You just in time. Okay, I know, don't be a hoarder. Yes, I know. I should be listing now and not showing you all this stuff. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I picked up a couple books, you know, because the Bibles and religious books at this one are free. So I always pick them up because, yes. Okay, so that's the haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments what was your favorite thing that I picked up. And let me know if you're a catfish from FBA too. Catfish from FBA? Catfish for FBA? You know what I mean. Are you a bottom feeder for FBA, or are you a retail arbitrage? What is that? No, maybe they're the sharks. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Find me over on Facebook at Texas Gal Treasures, and I'll talk to you later. Go out and enjoy yourselves. And thanks so much for coming to check it out, you guys. Bye.